What's poppin', fam? It's your boy Mr. Miyagi, and welcome back to my YouTube channel where we cover all pickleball related things. Today, I will do a live recap of the most recent $1,000 Moneyball Reindeer Ruckus down in Tyson, Vienna, Virginia this past weekend. I choked really bad in the first game and third game. I never choked so hard in my life in any kind of sport. If I had to describe it in another sport, it's like having game winner layups and airballing it, just completely not even touching the rim, not on the backboard. I mean, at times I felt like Charles Barkley in Space Jam. It was just absolutely ridiculous. In the video, you'll notice I have a different partner this time. I actually partnered up with Ram. He's one of our new pickleball pros at Lifetime Columbia. And when I hired him, I told him I wanted to try him out for a Moneyball. Josh is still a great friend of mine. I love him to death. 4 O's, 4-5, and tried a couple 5-O's. He left Lifetime recently, so it's a little bit hard to expense his tournaments. But hopefully in the future, you'll definitely see us playing together. Now let's watch it and talk about it. So without further ado, shit. That's right. I brought back the camo pants, brought back the white headband, brought back the classic Miyagi look. I know a couple of you have been commenting, you know, where'd that look go? I went corporate. I got the 9-to-5 haircut. I went with the short shorts. But in the wintertime, it's a lot colder in these places. And actually, this venue was really cold. So I'm glad I wore the long pants. Playing against Karthik, a homie from Colombia. He knows my game. We know his game. So should be interesting. Right there. Look at my face. The first shot. I said, all right, let's hit the standard drop shot toward the point, which I'm pretty good at dropping that ball into a nice safe area where they can't get it or pop up. But oh my goodness, that's the Charles Barkley moment where I felt like I had just lost my touch, and I just was looking there like, what is about to go on? I knew something was off in that very moment. So right now I'm like, all right, thank goodness Karthik messed up. Got a serve in, so I'm feeling a little bit better. Out wide, popped it up high, not looking good at all. No touch, no control. Now I'm starting to feel a little anxious. Second shot. Again, I missed a little reset. And at this point, I'm thinking, man, just get the ball back over the net and don't mess up. I wasn't feeling, all right, let's kill, let's attack, let's get these guys. Luckily, Ram stepped in, won that point for us there. Nice little forehand pull, ball's back in our play. A little bit of a high drop. My resets, like I'm swinging through them when I'm doing clinics at life. I'm teaching people just keep it steady, nice and calm. Thank goodness for Ram taking over. This point I'm like, all right, just make sure not to mess up, which again is not my mentality that I want to have in these games, especially with $1,000 on the line. Nice serve from Ram, easy mistake there. I should have picked up on his backhand, was a little bit weaker. As far as Daniel, on the returns, the form looked a little sus. Hit a drive. That's when in doubt, that's what I'm doing. I guess that means my soft isn't too secure. See, that was a nice collective put away. I'm not smashing it too hard. Letting Ram do that work. That was good. Feeling good, feeling better from that very first point, and dump one into the net. And that's funny because when we were warming up, Ram was like, hey, you're taking really big backswings to returns. Try to shorten it up. I told myself, oh yeah, you're right. Hit a couple short returns. I was like, all right, I feel better now. Then in game, there you go, backswings. I think that's a big problem for a lot of people, especially with a lot of clients that I have. They practice, they do drills with me, and then they tell themselves, all right, this is what I not want to do in the tournament. And then all of a sudden, reptile brain kicks in and you're doing the things that you don't want to do and you have no control over it. So if anyone that has any insight on how to fix that or tips that they've done to correct that, please let me know. One hand miss, that's that too aggressiveness, find more touch. Nice deep return, nice first volley, missed third. They've definitely given us some, oh, that's a big old return. They've definitely given us some free points on their end, so. Up 5-2, not looking too bad. Little reset got in there. Backhand was all right. But you see my feet, I'm feeling a little more confident. I'm flowing a little bit better. But at this point, I'm thinking that first point was just a real bad fluke, and I'm kind of back in my zone. Reset. Ooh, inside out pull. Now I'm feeling good, hitting shots that I'm used to. Playing my game, got a little pep in my step. And we're up 7-2 at this point. Be mindful of the score, because like I said, I choked really bad in this first and third game. Look at that, backhand reach with nothing on it. Oh, good eye on my end, but still, that was not the right shot to do. I'm reaching in too much to take balls out of the air is what I'm noticing. And if you have any comments on my game, please put it in the comment section and light me up. Always trying to get better, always trying to find these little insights that I'm not aware of. Up 8-2. Mostly a lot of unforced errors on their end, but we're also playing pretty well. Look at that, forehand drive in the middle. I feel like I got my confidence back, saw the opening. Also, Rom pulled him out wide on the serve. We know that he has to run around his back end, so him coming in on that angle just gave me a little bit more room in the middle. And that was some strategy we had going into it. Let's see if he does it again. Mixed up down the line. Nice drop. I'm looking for that poach, and I poach. If your partner hits a really good third and you know your partner's going to hit a really good third, I'd poach it like it's a shake and bake kind of drive. 11-2 the score is. And to be honest, okay, so we got some hands. My man Kartik with the blue hat. Oh, that's the first kind of choke. That's just a misserve for no reason at 11-2, and that's momentum. That right there could have been the momentum changer. I think there's 2 more points that were some momentum changers. Let's keep watching. We got unforced errors. 11-2. We got this, right? We got this in the bag. They're giving us easy mid chords. Nice reset there. Bad error by speed up, and the score is 12-2. At this point, I'm legitimately saying in my head, man, I kind of feel bad because it's Kartik. I know Kartik. He's my boy. And that's the mindset you shouldn't have going into a $1,000 money ball. You should have just been a no blank face, and I should have just crushed every single ball that goes in. Appropriately, dings, drops, whatever, bunch of smashes. And this point right here, Daniel did have some really good hands at the net, and they won that point. And it's either that point or the one after that where I feel like the momentum slightly changed. Again, I remind you, it is 12-2. Felt very not felt very comfortable up to that point, but got the confidence back after that first really bad miss. Nice drop, he came in, backhand flick, pop, extended rally, round take over, they're back in it, high, down, okay, 12-3. And this is where it starts. So I think those 2 points, something happened. They got a little bit more confident. All right, put that ball down. You still can't pop it up high against me. Yeah, we'll see. I feel like those 2 previous points were the momentum changers. Keep them back. No Kartik got them drive. And towards the end, they did start hitting a lot better shots and were winning points off themselves. As far as they were creating their own points, we weren't just giving it to them. So kudos to Kartik and Daniel. Kartik with them drives. I know it's coming. Deep return, snip, and he still gets it. Felt kind of bad, goes easy on that lob, smashed with the soft shot. Okay. 12-5, right? We should take it from here. And that's an easy miss return. We should definitely take it from here. 13-5, right? Nice little drop, coming in, and that's a bad speed up. Thinking that I learned the backhand flick, I can flick everything now. Slice for slice. My slice doesn't look too safe. Doesn't look too consistent. Little short speed up, pop. This was another point, where they got it, and I think that momentum changed a little bit because if we would have won that one, 14-5 with game point on our paddle, and I think we would have finished it. Now my main Daniel's coaching in the middle. Now they got a lot of rhythm going on, and they cut the score down in half. Nice deep return to the backhand, and that right there, that is so crazy to see. What is that? I just popped it up for them to just slap a turkey back in our face. Like, that is crazy. But no touch. Just, again, reaching in between the balls. Nice drop, little high, attack, defend. They're coming in. And I know that wasn't a shot. Missed backhand return. And at that point, we can definitely feel the momentum kind of slipping away. We should have probably called a timeout right here. Short return, that was bad. Bad save. and I thought there was an opening, but Karthik was really good at reading me. Now we take a timeout in 9:13. And maybe take the timeout a couple points earlier next time, 7:13 or 6:13. But 9:13 is a 4-point game, and all we need is 2. And then some bullshit. Some more like that happens. Driving it, so safe. And right there, just still no touch. Like I'm hitting this forehand, supposed to be top, and I just pop it up right in the strike zone. Like, Dom's got to be thinking, like, yo, what did I get myself into with this guy? I'm playing like a 3.8 right now. 11-13. I don't know. Drive right in the middle, 12-13. Of course, now they got the momentum coming back. Karthik's slapping balls left and right. I'm hitting balls that are going out. I'm trying to save it. All right, 13-12, we're back on our serve. Let's see what happens. That's okay. That was probably the first miss he had all game. I pull him inside out. Try to go for that middle. Go for that drop. It hits the net. Pull him out wide. Puts it in the net. 14-12. All right, you think at least, I'd probably at this point, in the past, I've always said, all right, if I got game point, I'm going for that point. Now I'm like, all right, just get the ball in, play it out, make them make the mistake. I'd rather go back to it. No, if I have game point, I'm going to go for that point and end it. Because boom, then they get that little momentum back. Now it's 12-14 on their serve. Man's hitting the drives, keeping them back as best as I can. Of course, man, that's the play that me and Josh would do. Just pound, someone gets in the middle and poaches. But no taste of their own medicine. 13-14, pow, backhand, high cut. Ooh, back into it. What happens? Too high. Bye-bye. Queener. 13-14. Still that game, right? Turn back kind of short. I'm sure he's better than that. Rom with the nice strategic dinking. He can dink this all day. Just a little late in that middle. 14-14 on 2. I mean, F&A caught, and he had 3 drives on me there. I just couldn't get. And I always feel like I could return volleys off a hard drive the best as far as like one of my strengths. Almost fall in the kitchen, and that's how the game ends? By me reaching in too much? And they get pumped off of that? That's crazy. 12-2. The score was 12-2. The score was 13-5. Yeah, look at my face. I'm just disappointed in myself. I was like, I don't know what happened there, to be honest. That was the worst pickleball I ever played. What I told him, this is crazy. So that was the first game. Obviously, from the very first point, I did not feel comfortable. I reached in for just a standard little drop shot. I'm usually very good at like softening the ball up and just making it dive. Boom, right in front of your opponent. But just boom, and just out. And then just not feeling comfortable. I couldn't hit any transition zones. I couldn't hit any third shots comfortably. That was the first game. Definitely want to say that I choked pretty bad. I felt like Rom held up his own, made a couple of mistakes here and there, but if I could eliminate the 8 to 10 mess ups on my end, I think we would have won that. But we didn't. So let's see how we bounce back for game 2.